Well, not too long ago I did a video on using Sherlock's knowledge of what we called paws up to put his paws up on this stool, and we're morphing that into the command stand, which we will use when we're showing him. And the purpose of that is to get him to stretch out his rear legs so that his pasterns are in a nice vertical position and he's showing off his proportions to his best. So, in case you forgot, that looks kind of like this. Stand. Good boy. Stand. And I do this to reinforce the fact that I want him to stay in that position. And we'll continue to work on that. But there is another method that we can and will use to get him to stand in the correct position, and let me show you that. This is the type of table that we use when we have a small breed dog and the judge is going to do an examination. And you'll notice, he hasn't really been up on here very much, you'll notice that he's very fidgety and he's walking all over the place. And for me to try to get all of his paws in the right place would be kind of difficult. But we have a cure for that. Okay, prop person. Thank you. Nice to have a good crew. This little device is something that we call a Bruce box. The reason we call it a Bruce box is because it was given to us by a guy named Bruce who made it. Now, that was many years ago, and these have actually become very popular, so you can now buy them online. They're known as actually stacking box or stack boxes, and they come in various sizes, except I just looked online and I found that they seem to be going for anywhere from $50 up to several $100s, so I think we did quite well getting this nice little handmade version. So let's take a close look at it. You can see that there are two little mini platforms here with a nice sandpaper type finish surface to give the dog a lot of traction, and the front paws go on one of them and the rear paws go on the other, and they're adjustable. Nice little, not very easily adjustable. Bruce, could I have a pair of pliers? Bruce, where are you? Maybe I'll work on this one now. By the way, it was years ago that we got this, and truthfully, I can't remember Bruce's last name. I don't know that I would recognize him if I saw him today. My one hope is that he was able to get a patent on this thing so that he could get some money out of it, but that I don't know. Props. Pliers. I haven't used this in a while. It's been a long time since we've had to train a dog to stack. Normally these would be in a condition where they would come loose right away. Now, this side's good. So you'll notice that when I loosen that up, this thing slides back and forth. Not all that easily. And we can adjust it so that we get the correct distance for the dog's legs. But how do we get the exact correct distance? This is another handy device which I call a ruler, and it's very good because it can go from left to right, or it can go from right to left, or actually the opposite when you're looking at it on video. And all I have to do is get Sherlock up here, get a front and a rear paw in the correct spacing on one side at least. So you see I have his front paw at the beginning of the ruler, and I have his rear so that he is standing with his rear pastern vertical, and that comes out to about 13.5 to 14 inches. So even though both of these are adjustable, I only have to adjust one. I'm going to make it so that the distance between the center of the front board and the center of the back board is somewhere in the neighborhood of 13.5 to 14 inches. Tighten this baby up. And now, let's see how this works. There, prop person, you can have the ruler back. I'll take the dog, thank you. And because these supports are lifted up a bit, it's going to be very uncomfortable for him to move his paws. So we will try setting him down, front paws, whoops. This is his very first time, so we'll see how he does. Rear paws. Then I have my treats handy. Oh, well, it wasn't too uncomfortable for him, was it? Of course, if you fill this with water at boiling point, he will not do that. But I wouldn't recommend that. Here. Now, if I give a little support with the lead, he's not moving his feet. Now you notice he just started to move that left rear foot and it went right back on the platform. Stand. I'll make a little correction in the width. Stand. Good boy. Good boy. So, I mean, this was his very first time, and he's actually doing quite well. He's staying that way. Stand. Good boy. And as we go along, we can refine it. Like, I can wait till his tail is wagging. Where's your tail? Oh, well, or I can wait till he steps down. Where's that tail? There it is. Now, once he's really comfortable with this, I can move on to doing things like actually doing a table examination on his body while he's standing in this position. So, Sherlock, we love you very much. You're a very good boy. Can't trust a prop person these days.